Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter. Well, good to see this young fighter make the walk here tonight. His takedowns are really some of the best in the game. So explosive, great technique behind them. Certainly you see shades of his collegiate wrestling career. His opponent's got to watch out for those, but even an opponent with good takedown defense will succumb to this guy's shots. No telegraph behind him. When this guy wants to take you down, more often than not, he succeeds.
This guy has devastating takedowns. The ability to get his opponent to the mat time and time again has proven to be one of the most effective tools in his arsenal.
You know, we trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts, maybe more than we should, but this guy fits the bill. Maybe doesn't stand out in any one area on film, but plus skills everywhere. And you gotta think tonight, Joe, with his skill set, he's more than comfortable really anywhere this fight goes. If he needs to stand and strike, he can do it. If the fight hits the canvas, he can submit you. A lot of different skills brought to the table by this young man.
This guy is extremely well-rounded. His submissions are world-class. His striking is excellent. And he is extremely unpredictable in what attack he chooses to go with.
Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. 2 years apart, these two fighters with the same height and some differences in reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 6 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bad Intention. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 6 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Butcher. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliotta.
Dan Mergliotta, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Well, it's a building rich in its fight history and tradition. We are at Madison Square Garden tonight, and we are underway here in New York City. All right, here we go with round 1. All eyes, of course, are with this man in the corner. He has won his last 3 fights by way of submission. His confidence is soaring, as is his popularity. And if he can extend the winning streak tonight, and even do so by submission, perhaps his next fight would not even be a title eliminator, but might be for the UFC title. Round 1 underway. Strong kick there. Well, he got clipped to the body there, Joe. Left his midsection wide open. He's become a little bit susceptible to that shot by almost leaning in, moving into his opponent's offense. Not a good look there. Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that. Landing a good series of strikes here.
That one hurt.
Takedown attempt there.
And he's got the single leg takedown. He postures into place.
Tags him with the left, Joe. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw off.
He's in a position where he's going to get armbarred here. He's got to be very careful. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. He pulled his arm out of it. Good shot. Big punch from the bottom.
Working on another submission attempt here.
He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Throw the leg over the face. It's very close here. Any second now, he might have to tap. That arm bar is very, very deep. He got it. He got it. Nicely done. An excellent job in setting up the arm bar and getting the tap.
Well, yeah, you can't argue with that result here tonight. He was committed to that armbar, Joe. You saw him attempt it at varying points of the fight, but he really worked hard in the transition there and was able to lock down the body and force the tap shortly thereafter.
And here's the end. And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division. All right, we go back inside the octagon to the veteran voice once more. He is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out and intention.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate.
Never stay down, stand up, I can never lay down. Wins and losses, it come with being. You know how I'm rocking, I go on them streets. Got 40, keep it on me, we rollin' 32 deep. Bulletproof, everything, just let me know if it's beat. We bring the wall, I just wanna shine on my road. Put in all this time that they help.
Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter. All right, so here he is, folks. The wait is nearly over for this one. Unquestionably a rivalry fight. These guys have really stolen the show during fight week, jawing at each other at the weigh-in. No love lost between these two fighters. Only one man can have his hand raised here tonight. Let's see who can bottle the emotions and produce here on the world's biggest stage.
This guy has an incredible ability to control fighters. It's extremely frustrating for the man on the bottom, but once he gets the fight to the ground, oftentimes that is where the fight will remain.
So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, it's about using his weight to keep you there. Great hips as well.
This guy has incredible takedowns. The speed in which he delivers them and the power in which he executes them are world class.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. More than 5 years apart, with the same height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 7 wins, no losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Man Intention. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 6 wins, 4 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, El Diablo. And when the action begins, in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
And we are underway here at the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. All right, so here we go with round 1 as we get this rivalry matchup underway. These fighters, of course, do not like each other. They have said they will try to just focus on their skills and letting their skills take over. Easier said than done, of course, when you're sharing the octagon with someone who you have such legitimate disdain for. Immediately shoots for the leg. Once round one is underway, look for him to try to set up a takedown here, Joe. You know that's his bread and butter. He is a wrestler. He's going to want to get this fight to the canvas quickly, set up the ground game, get the ground and pound going, and take this fight where he's most comfortable.
Oh, look at that transition. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe.
Tags him. He's back to full mount again. Postures up.
3 minutes remain in the round.
He's now back to half guard. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom. He's in half guard. He's working from full mount again. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. Oh, he gets reversed.
Good work, guys, come on.
He establishes back control. Hip escape, nice hip escape. He moves to full guard here.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Look at that.
Catches the leg, then decides to let it go. Oh, uppercut lands, and he leaned right into that one, Joe. Left the head wide open there for the taking. Let's see if now that one...
Beautiful takedown. Into full guard here.
Looking for a guillotine.
He's in full guard here, looking for the guillotine choke. What he needs to do is, he needs to wrap his arm around the back of his opponent's head, slide his forearm under...
Wow.
Half guard.
Busy as he looks to improve position here.
Now he's in full guard. He's got a guillotine. He's got that guillotine locked in.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
This could be it. Outstanding. Round's about to end, sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Well, yeah, Joe, you could tell he was going to stop at nothing to leave the judges out of this one here tonight. He was focused on getting the win and getting it by submission. And you saw him in hot pursuit of it much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. Then there was an opening there late, largely caused by a beautiful setup, and the submission comes late in the round. High-level stuff there.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward. Bruce Buffer has your decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke. Bad intent.
All right, so the rivalry fight lives up to the hype, and man, is that one happy winner right there as he celebrates with his coaches. He wanted this one in the worst way, and he gets it in a big way. Congratulations on winning this rivalry matchup here tonight.
The most intoxicating word in the world of mixed martial arts is potential. Every fighter starts out with a clean slate and lofty dreams. But fight by fight, the talent pool shrinks, and only a select few will rise to the top in the UFC. You've done your part so far, growing your fan following while earning the respect of your peers in the octagon, stamping yourself as a fighter on the fast track to a championship. But even now, it's clear that this taste of success will either push you to greater heights or send you tumbling, making your winning streak a distant memory. Which path will you choose?
Running out of real estate, dead weight, wasteland, slimy like what's stepping out of fortune. I'ma change the format, these alphas are Betamax, fighting over table scraps, all you see is tail lights, all I make is